Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Brittany and I talk all things beauty here on my channel, and in today's video, this is where I rank all the eyeshadow palettes that I tried in the month of October. We have got a lot, so let's just jump into it. So I'm going to start off with 12 and 11, kind of mention them at the same time. So these are the Shroud Cosmetics palettes in collaboration with the Baddie Bean. This is the Halloween. This is the It's Freaking Bats. This is the collab they did this year, and this is the one they did last year. So this is the color story of Halloween. It's very Halloween-esque, super cute for the spooky season. I just don't reach for the all that often. And then the It's Freaking Bats palette right here. These tones are so unique. I will give Shroud that. They're just coming in last because I didn't have the best experience as far as shipping, communication. Some of my friends really did not have a good experience, so I don't know if these are going to stick around, only because when I play with makeup, I like to play with makeup that puts a smile on my face and doesn't make me think of previous bad experiences. But as far as the formula goes, it's really beautiful. Shimmers are pretty. Mattes blend very well. Had to get used to the formula a little bit. But yeah, these are very beautiful. I give them, they have such unique tones, color stories. They're beautiful palettes. Coming in at number 10, this one is from Clarity Cosmetics. This is the Lily palette. I do not support the brand, so I bought this a while back, and if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have purchased this palette. But I was going to resell this on my Poshmark, but I can't because these shadows are so fragile and soft. They would probably crumble if I mail them out. So I'm just going to keep it and play with it off camera like I've been doing. This palette, the formula is amazing. I'm not going to lie. It's incredible. I use this shade as blush all the time. I'm just a sucker for purples and oranges. And these two tones are so pretty together. It's just such a unique color story. And I'm just a sucker for oranges and purples. So let me kind of swatch this multi-chrome. It's just stunning. So, like I said, formula's great, just not big on the brand, so for that reason I'll be playing with it off camera. Coming in at number 9, this is from McGrath Labs. This is the Nude Allure palette, and I think that these tones are so pretty, so basic but necessary. And then coming in at number 8, this is the Bronze Bliss palette. This one is definitely extra special. If I could just pick one, I would get this one because it's such a unique formula. There's extra sparkle. This shade, I'll swatch it for you. It is breathtaking. The silver, oh, it's almost wet. So let me just show you. Oh, it is so pretty. Are you kidding me? It's blinding. But every time I use these palettes, I have to reach for my Anastasia Beverly palette. So I reach for the Glam and the Retro because these two palettes only have one matte, so I kind of feel stuck with the looks that I create. So honestly, I did not need these palettes because if I still have to reach for other palettes, why did I pick this up? You know what I'm saying? So if you're curious on these palettes, the formula is great. Price point's good for McGrath. $36 each, or bundle them for $65. But I didn't need them, and I don't know if I see them sticking around in my collection because I reach for these every time. So I don't know, it's a little redundant, not too sure, but the formula is really good. I will give them that. Coming in at number 7, this is from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is the All Done Up palette. I think that the color story is so unique, but it makes my brain what am I supposed to do? Because the mattes are so grungy, and then the shimmers are so basic and neutral, but they're so sparkly and wet looking, and it's just stunning. It's just hard for me to combine this color story with these. 3 of these shimmers, 1, 2, and then 3 are so icy, and I'm not really an icy shimmer person. I didn't realize that. And then these 2 are gold, so I just find every look I do, I'm just I like it, I don't love it, because it's really hard for me to mix these tones, the grungy tones, with these more soft, everyday shimmers. So I normally pair this palette with some of my more grungy color stories, if that makes sense, just to help balance it out. But as far as the formula goes, I'm impressed. These shimmers are out of this world. I love the size of it. I love the layout. Love everything about it. It's just a little challenging for me to complete a look, but very unique to my collection. I will give it that. Coming in at number 6, this is from Simply Posh Cosmetics. This is the new Genuine Gems palette. Talk about a jewel tone lover's dream. So pretty for fall. Not just fall, all year around. The tones are beautiful. I've used all these shadows. They perform amazing. This was sent to me, so thank you so much, Simply Posh. I really do appreciate it. I'm so honored. I'm such a small channel, so for them to do that, it just means so much to me. But yeah, I love how it's magnetic. I love how, like, the layout. It's just so easy in my brain to, like, come up with the color story. Such an amazing formula. I just love the brand so much. The Fairy Tale Fairies palette I have, it's amazing as well. So 2 for 2. Coming in at number 5, this is from ColourPop. This is the Hocus Pocus 2 palette. I love it. It is like my favorite Halloween palette. It's just so, so pretty. I love the color story out of the Hocus Pocus palettes. This is my favorite. I love the packaging, the color story, just everything about it. Quality is really nice as well. I like how you can get more of a subtle look, or you could take it really like boom popping color. Very fall-esque. Really good palette from ColourPop. Coming in at number 4, this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Rose Metals palette, and these are such unique tones to me. I love them. They're perfect for every day. Get some mauve tones with some more warm tones over here. The shimmers are amazing. This really has a special place in my heart because it kind of makes me think of like an updated, modern renaissance. This is one of my favorite Anastasia palettes in my collection. It's so, so good. I really do enjoy the formula. I'm just a sucker for their formula. Coming in at number 3, this is from Huda Beauty. This is the Empowered palette. I'm reaching for this all the time. All of the time. It's so, so good. These 2 shades right here are more of liners. They do work well if you want to use them as liner. They don't work the best as a base because they're not like sticky. Let's see, this Gillet formula, it is so pretty. I love it so much. All the shimmers are beautiful. These 2 golds kind of look the same on my lid, so I'm just like, whatever. But as far as the color story goes, the mix of warms and cools, I love it. I love the Huda Beauty formula, and every look I get with this palette, I love it. And it inspires me to play with this palette. Coming in at number 2, this is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Hudson Valley palette. I adore this palette so much. These tones, the warmth with the cools. I like how it is divided with these shimmers. The formula is amazing. I love Nomad. I mean, talk about the packaging. It's just, it is so, so good. Fall makeup is like my favorite for all year. So when I saw this palette, I was like, oh, she's mine. This is talk about beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? So definitely an amazing palette. Honestly, out of all my Nomad palettes, this is my favorite just because the color story is so special to me. Coming in at number 1, this is from Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Bard palette, and this is what the inside looks like. I love this palette. I love this formula. This brand is becoming one of my top favorites, and they gave me a code. It's an affiliate code. It's Brittany Ray to save, and I'm just like, that is so special. Blows my mind. So thank you so much. But I do love this palette like for the fall. But like I said, I like that kind of makeup for all year. So I will use this palette all year, not just for the fall. But these shades are so shifty and sparkly. The mattes are amazing. I'll just like swatch 2 for you. But I'm telling you, you've got to try this brand. It is so good. I started the year off with 0 Fantasy Cosmetica palettes, and now I have all 3. That's how much I love them. So definitely check this out, especially if you need a fall palette in your life. Okay guys, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed my monthly ranking. Let me know what palettes you have been loving this month. Let me know, do I need to try any? But that's going to do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye guys.